I'm not creative, and that's okay. At least that's what I told myself and had told myself for a long time, ever since elementary school to be exact, and all because of tag testing. If you're familiar with that at all, or if you're not, it was a small group of students that were talented and gifted tested. Well, there's a portion on the test for creativity, and the creativity test was a shape and a box on a piece of paper, and the prompt was to be, as you guessed it, creative as possible. And I remember mine to this day. It was a little swoop line in that box, and facing that challenge to be as creative as possible. My brain in 4th or 5th grade, whenever it was, cooked up turning this small curve into a traveling bean salesman approaching his last call of the day, which was a haunted house. And you want to know my test results on the creative portion for talented and gifted? I failed. I don't even know why. I never let go of it. Obviously, it's not like the chip on my shoulder could get any bigger because of that, but it was in my brain forever. And so after that, I just wrote off any artistic endeavor. But that creative bone really didn't come to life until college in Ms. Respis's class for mass communication, where we were learning principles of Photoshop and some elements of graphic design. And I started to be turned on to this world that didn't include what was always known as creative. It was pixels and vectors and backdoor ways of doing things through pirated softwares that didn't force you to pay an exorbitant amount. I digress. I held on to not being creative for the longest time. Then I found screen printing, logo design. I fell in love with fonts, and then my hands found leather. Ever since then, I still hold to that chip. I'm not traditionally creative. I can't paint like my wonderful sister, who is very talented and who I say is actually creative. But my mind is always bursting with ideas of design. It's searching for the next stitchless thing. It's finding fonts and letting my wife know that I like this one and I really don't rock with that one. I say all that to say a bit of confession that I clearly still have a 4th or 5th grade size chip on my shoulder from the talented and gifted creative portion of the test. And also to encourage you, if you're not creative in the same way that I'm not creative, chances are you have something you're good at. You just knock yourself. So create. If you stitch, create. If you quilt, do it. If you cook, do it. This content challenge I'm in has guys from all kinds of creativities, of a wonderful storyteller to an audio engineer to a photographer to a singer, and just all around wonderful personality to you name it. It's a collection of creatives, and you fit in somewhere, even if you feel like you don't, like I still feel.